Okay, so when are you going to move then?
Your Honor, I have had to deal with all the demands of the court, so I cannot explore that.
Ma'am, I understand all of that. The question becomes, when can you move?
That is a question mark to you and me both, Your Honor. I do not know. I have nowhere to go. I am solo in this world.
Okay, ma'am, I don't know. You guys keep talking about lawyers. I've not met them. I don't know.
By necessity, where your court is located, the cell tower, Wi-Fi for the buildings, I will literally fry and be unable to move. That's why I couldn't come today.
Your name?
Pamela Peel.
All right. Ms. Gerler here?
She's on the...
Before the hearing even begins, it takes a diversion. Our defendant argues that she is unable to appear in person because using gadgets in the courtroom could cause her nervous system to malfunction. It's not a joke. Her real defense is that she appears to have found herself in a conspiracy theory Reddit discussion after searching for ways to escape being evicted. The judge makes an effort to maintain his professionalism, but you can see when he recognizes that he is dealing with a full-blown dreamland rather than just an unpaid rent. Here's the query, then. Before a trial even begins, should judges begin testing for delusions? Let's get started and see how this meltdown plays out.
I do not know how this got muted again, Your Honor. I believed I was unmute. I have been present.
You're good right now.
Okay.
All right, where are you folks in regard to this case? Did you receive a copy of her answer?
Yes, I did. Yes, I received it on the 13th. So I'm the owner of the home at Way, Dexter, Michigan, where the defendant is now occupying the first floor. I'm very nervous in this setting, so that's why I wrote everything.
That's okay, me too. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm seeking possession of my property, and I want the defendant to move out immediately. We have no lease. On September 23rd, 2021, the defendant and I made a month-to-month verbal rental agreement, and she agreed to pay $995 a month on the first day of each month, following the first payment. October 4th of this year, I gave the defendant the proper 30-day notice demanding possession of my property because of non-payment of rent.
Well, okay, let me stop you there.
Okay.
A 30-day can't be the subject.
I want her to move, and I want to also have a money judgment, so I can do that?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, that's what I want.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm seeking a money judgment from the court for all back she owes me as of December 1st, 2023, which is $11,995 plus court costs, $215, and service fee of $68.
So how much is your
So the total
claim?
money judgment requested from the court is $12,278.
All right, Ms. Gerler, what do you have to say to that?
Your Honor, when I first moved in, it was to be a temporary arrangement. I had another place lined up that did not end up being represented appropriately. It was to be vacated and renovated. Didn't happen. I have attempted along the way to give satisfied my arrearages at that time of $2,985. Declining those monies led me to believe that she simply wanted me to move out. So I tried to start packing possessions, became ill with COVID again. I have, in the court documents, outlined to you the many times since then that I have been afflicted with every COVID variant. I already have a serious extreme condition of electrohypersensitivity that I cannot easily find a place to live. I cannot live in group settings, be exposed to Wi-Fi, wireless meters, be near cell towers. I need a rural environment. I no longer have a vehicle. I cannot use cell phones, smartphones, computers due to my...
It is beginning to resemble the opening of a conspiracy podcast. She is disregarding the actual eviction notice and behaving as though Wi-Fi waves are attacking her. Judges hear legal arguments, not electromagnetic fairy tales after all, but eventually squatting becomes a performance art form. And this may be her big break.
Electrohypersensitivity, and I thank the court for granting this Zoom appointment at the last minute, since I was not supplied the forms necessary in the personal and mailing service I received, and was actually waiting because in our December 1st hearing with Judge Barr, he informed the plaintiff that she had filed incorrect paperwork and needed to refile. So I have been waiting for that paperwork to come, which I don't know, something changed and was not necessary. But
What incorrect paperwork? I don't have a notice to that.
Well, and that's whatever happened, Your Honor. That's what I heard in court, and I'm not privy to what happened thereafter. I am chronically ill, Your Honor. When I get well,
Ma'am, hold
I
on.
cannot.
Yes, ma'am.
I spoke with my attorney counsel yesterday, and she said my paperwork was fine. I think it was just not clear to Judge Barr what I wanted because I didn't know how to present my case. So,
Well,
but
yeah, I actually see what Judge Barr is saying right now. Well, you filed 2 different notices. That's why. I got it.
To respond, that's what I heard from the judge, and my legal
Yeah, but
counsel,
this is another judge saying that that's wrong. It's correct.
and that's fine. I have no problem, but I was
Okay,
waiting
good.
on that paperwork. I know that the plaintiff is someone who tries to do things appropriately, but what did not happen appropriately with this home that has been a long time rental is that there is no certificate of compliance on file with the township. And the
Okay, so
application-
when are you going to move then?
Your Honor, I have had to deal with all the demands of the court, so I cannot explore that yet because I was required to apply for SER with the DHS, which was declined. I have contacted every agency available to me thus far.
Ma'am, do you understand she doesn't want you to...
Packing and moving things out of the house, which they have witnessed, but because of my extreme sensitivities, it is not easy for me to find a place where I can live safely. I have just recovered from my last bout with COVID, which has severely impacted me for the last 4 years and created these issues. And I have also...
Ma'am, I understand all of that. The question becomes, when can you move?
That is a question mark to you and me both, Your Honor. I do not know. I have nowhere to go. I am solo in this world. I have no vehicle. My car broke down June of 2022. And my situation is not a good one because of chronic illness. My energy is not reliable, and sometimes 12 hours in the bed.
Like she was reading from the squatter survival manual, this woman weaponized delay tactics and made non-payment of rent a lifestyle choice. It's like witnessing someone attempt to use crayon drawings to negotiate a bank loan as she sits there spewing gibberish with courtroom confidence. This is a shortcoming in the judicial system. It prioritizes possession over money. The eviction clock became molasses as soon as she pulled inside. Judges no longer make decisions based on the facts. They are merely using a gavel to watch over entitlement.
Okay, ma'am, I can appreciate all of it. But you also have to understand that the landlord is entitled to her premises back.
I understand that they request their premises back, and I have an appointment with Hawk on Monday. To what degree that will help, I do not know at this point. I have been unable to find assistance from anybody because they say I am not sustainable, because I am now forced to live only on my Social Security income, the house line.
Okay, ma'am. Here's what I'm going to do, because this has got to... I understand the difficulties that you're telling. I also understand that the landlord needs to resolve that. So I'm going to set this for a trial. You've raised some issues in your answer, but I'm going to set it for a no. Yes, ma'am.
When I talked to my attorney, she said that there is no requirement for the compliance regulations in Webster Township where I live, and she's an attorney from Dexter.
So, they know more. They know more than us here, us other country folk from Pittsfield, or what?
I guess. I don't know. That's what she said. Is that correct?
What?
That's what she said.
I don't know. I guess she's from Dexter, so she knows more than us. We're just little country judges up here. Ma'am.
I actually called the zoning person too.
And she said, yeah, probably she agreed.
I'm having difficulty hearing, Your Honor. Could that be repeated?
No. Okay. She went to Webster Township. The issue regarding the certificate of occupancy, it really isn't an issue because they don't require it for rental properties in Webster Township. That's the long and short.
I would like to know then why Legal Services of South Central Michigan gave me this form and checked it out.
Ma'am, I don't know. You guys keep talking about lawyers. I've not met them. I don't know. All I know is this. You two are in front of me arguing a case. You have one position, plaintiff has another position. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this matter for non-jury trial. It will be in person.
Your Honor, that I hope you realize is not possible for me. I'm even being harmed waiting for 2.5 hours on my cell phone, which is on speaker remote from me.
Then I don't know how I'm going to get you into court.
How is it not possible for me to continue in this manner, sir? I have been before you to establish the severity of my condition. I become debilitated, incapacitated, ill. I lived in the basement of my prior home for 7 months because of radiation poisoning, and by necessity, where your court is located, there are many electronic communication requirements for police, fire, the cell tower, Wi-Fi for the buildings. I will literally fry and be unable to move. That's why I couldn't come today. This is not a fun scenario. And the landlords are well aware of my conditions. They had mitigated the house.
She is out here talking about how she feels as though she swallowed a radio tower and is now experiencing a chill from FM static. I've witnessed more convincing arguments from sovereign citizens than this one. They also believe that traffic court is governed by maritime law. The absurd thing is that if a court wishes to be overly careful, ambiguous health claims like these might actually delay down eviction cases. There is just enough leeway in the system for absurdity to occur. To be honest, landlords would need legal degrees with a tinfoil helmet just to live if they had to deal with this level of fabrication on a daily basis.
They use Ethernet.
Okay, all right, ma'am. All right, look. Do you have any problem if I hold a trial and she appears by Zoom?
I guess I've been without income for a long time, and my preference is
Okay, look, folks.
yeah.
There are a lot of folks out there that are
Everyone
having a
has
hard
sad
time,
story.
and I get it. Okay, I have to deal with it every Friday, so I don't know that I can help you with any of that right now.
Right.
I'm just trying to set a trial date. Do you have any
better.
objection to her? What?
Tomorrow, the sooner the better.
I'm not coming in on Saturday. I'm this is not happening.
How about Monday?
No. December 20th, 2023, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay. And
You need to appear in person. Ma'am, you can appear via Zoom.
right here.
Absolutely, that's where I'll be.
Okay.
And if I don't get this docket done, I'll be still sitting here from this one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, for the accommodation for my disabilities. I appreciate your sensitivity to the matter and your humor. Bless you. I will sign off now.
All right. Lakestone Apartments versus Leslie Lewis, recall. Where's Miss Lewis? She's not here.
Yes, this belongs on a science fiction channel, not a courtroom, if it were a medical show. The truth is that she is still evading $12,000 in rent, regardless of whether she genuinely accepts her own justifications. And it's not a small mistake either. Financial parasitism is what that is. The most concerning aspect is that, particularly in housing court, the legal system does provide people just enough room to abuse it by utilizing pseudo-cyber and stalling tactics. That is the loss of time, money, and emotional resources from law-abiding landlords. Is Judge Simpson being too tough, then? Or is he simply one of the few remaining judges who remain composed in the face of strange reality? To be honest, housing regulations weren't designed for situations like this, so I'd love to hear your opinion. If you enjoy Courtroom Chaos, leave a comment below, hit like, and subscribe. Every day I publish. I appreciate you everybody watching, and please don't let renters deceive you with their fear of Wi-Fi.